Hello children, hope you all are safe and fine. Student, this is your science lecture. In previous session you have learned about the circulatory system. Now in this session you will learn about the parts of the circulatory system. Student, put your finger. Blood. The blood is a red colored fluid that flows in the blood vessels. It has two components. Number 1, plasma. It is the liquid part of the blood and is yellowish in color. It removes carbon dioxide and waste from the cells. Number 2, blood cells. They are of two types. Number 1, red blood cells. They contain the pigment hemoglobin that gives red color to the RBC and hence the blood. Number 2, white blood cells. They defend the body against infection. Third one is blood platelets. They are very Student, what are the major parts of the circulatory system? And what is the functions of its parts? Yes, the circulatory system is made up of the heart, blood and blood vessels. The heart pumps blood throughout your body through the blood vessels. Blood delivers oxygen and nutrients to cells and carries away carbon dioxide and other waste materials. Children, let us study detail about blood and blood vessels in this paragraph. Blood. What is blood? Yes, blood is fluid which flows in blood vessels. The fluid part of blood is called plasma. It carries oxygen from the lungs. Student, blood is the red color liquid and it has two components. First component is plasma and the second one is blood cells. Student, so blood is a liquid which has various cells such as RBC. Yes, what is the full form of RBC? The full form of RBC is red blood cells. Yes, what is RBC? RBC contains a red pigment called hemoglobins. Second one is WBC. Student, what is the full form of WBC? Yes, the WBC, white blood cells. Children, what is the work of white blood cells and what is white blood cells? White blood cells fight against germs that may enter our body. Understand? Now third one is blood platelets. Student, now next paragraph, functions of blood. Blood carries out the following functions. Student, here is the functions of blood. First function is it provides food and oxygen to every body cells. It means our blood provides food and oxygen. Second, it removes waste from the cells. Third point, it helps in regulating body temperatures. It means blood helps us regulating our body temperature. Next point, it protects the body against infections. Now next point, blood vessels. Blood flows through tubes called blood vessels. Arteries. They have thick and muscular walls. They carry blood away from the heart. The blood in arteries is bright red in color as it contains a lot of oxygen. The largest artery in the body is called aorta. It branches out into other arteries. Vein. It carries out blood from body. Student, there are different types of blood vessels. They are arteries and veins. Let us detail one by one. Understood? First one is arteries. Arteries carry oxygen-rich blood from the heart to all parts of the body. Second one is veins. Student, veins carry carbon dioxide rich blood from all parts of the body back to the heart. Now arteries. Students, arteries divide into smaller vessels and further divided into extremely thin tubes called capillaries. Understand? Children, let us learn more detail about this topic with the help of module.
Let us study them in detail. Blood is the fluid which flows in blood vessels. The fluid part of blood is called plasma. Blood transports substances, like digested food, from the small intestine to the other parts of the body. It carries oxygen from the lungs to the cells of the body. It also transports waste for removal from the body. Blood is a liquid which has cells of various kinds suspended in it, such as red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Red blood cells contain a red pigment called hemoglobin. Hemoglobin binds with oxygen and transports it to all the parts of the body, and, ultimately, to all the cells. Its presence makes blood appear red. White blood cells fight against germs that may enter our body. Platelets are the kind of cells which form blood clots in case of injuries, thus stopping bleeding. There are different types of blood vessels in our body. They are arteries and veins. Let us study them in detail, one by one. Arteries carry oxygen-rich blood from the heart to all parts of the body. Veins carry carbon dioxide-rich blood from all parts of the body back to the heart. Arteries divide into smaller vessels and further divide into extremely thin tubes called capillaries. These capillaries join up to form veins, which empty into the heart. Now let us see the differences between arteries and veins. Arteries carry blood from the heart to the different parts of the body, while veins carry blood from different parts of the body back to the heart. Arteries carry pure blood, while veins carry impure blood. Arteries.
Student, this is your homework. Number 1, write the two components of the blood vessels. Number 2, what is the full form of RBC and WBC? Question number 3 is, draw the diagram of the blood vessels. Student, next session will be continued. Thank you and have a nice day.